Hello there, I'm Glynnie Walford, CEO of Martin Collins USA, or Martin Collins Equine Surfaces, and today we'd like to welcome you so that we can show you our Arena Master maintenance machine, and we're going to demonstrate how to set the machine up, the maintenance procedure that we advocate, and little steps that you can take to ensure that your surface is kept groomed and leveled and riding to its maximum performance level.
Hi, I'm John Gary with Instinctive Designs, a Martin Collins approved contractor here in US. We're here at Avati Farm, who've had a Martin Collins surface for a number of years. Today we're here to talk to you about proper maintenance of an arena using the Arena Master and other equipment. All right, on the Arena Master you see we've got a crumble roller on the front and the rear. This not only keeps the machine stable, but also crumbles any clumps that we may have. In the front of the machine, getting to the workings of it, you've got a tine that'll loosen the surface, make your horse work harder or ride more on top, depending on the depth that you go. When you do see these tips wearing, you loosen the nut at the back and the bolt. You can flip it 180 degrees and reinstall or replace if they've already been flipped. And then you've got the angle tines in the back that give you a nice finished surface. They are also adjustable with the same carriage as the tines. Very important, there's 7 grease fittings on the Arena Master, 1 at all 4 corners on the bearings of the crumble rollers. Also at the pivot on the swivel hitch, top and bottom. And then also on your handle to lift. Here's one of the grease points. You want to make sure you clean off any debris that's around them and make sure those are greased once a week till grease comes out the inside of the bearing. When you want to groom the surface, drop the tines down just so they groom the surface and fill in the hoof prints. Then if you want to raise the tines, turn the handle the other way and they pick right up. When your machine is delivered, it is set up and ready to go. All you have to do is hook it to your tractor. All right, so one of the first things we do is make sure our lift arms are even. So our Arena Master runs level side to side. So we go from the lift arm to the center of the pin, 19.5 inches on this side, and we got 20.5 on this side. So we would just adjust the lift arm up by cranking the handle and then check it, and we're 19.5 on both sides now. One important thing to think about when you hook your tractor to the Arena Master is to disable the draft control. If you don't disable the draft control, it will cause the Arena Master to raise and lower, creating a washboard effect on the arena surface. You want the tines to stay in the surface and groom and not come up and down. The way you disable the draft control on this particular tractor is the inside lever of the lift arms. Push it all the way forward and that puts it in the float position. You may have to consult your owner's manual to learn how to disable the draft control on your piece of equipment. The other lever on this tractor actually raises and lowers the lift arms, which would raise and lower the Arena Master. Now that we've learned about the Arena Master, we're ready to hook the tractor to the Arena Master. That is done by positioning the lift arms underneath the connection points, and then we will hook the top link. Then you can raise the lift arms into the proper position. Put the pins in and the safety clips. Now you want to connect the top link. With the safety clip in it. We want to adjust the top link so there's minimal tension on it, so the rollers are running level front to back. We want to pick the machine up. And check that we're level side to side. The stabilizer chains need to be adjusted so they're snug on both sides. We want to lower the tines to our desired depth, which is just deep enough to move enough surface to fill in the hoof prints. One important tip before you start grooming is to rake the ridges around the edge back into the arena. Good tool for that is a 4-prong fork. If you don't have a 4-prong fork, a handy garden rake will do.
We do say that it's very helpful for you if you carry out a little test, probably 4 times a year. Very easy to do. Not for me, my tool is not very sophisticated. I have a screwdriver that is taped up to the depth of the arena. So say for instance, the Clop and Sand arena is a compacted 4 inches. And what you do is you draw a little grid. So you've got your letters around your arena or some marker points, and then go along the track, down the quarter line, up the center line, down the 3/4 line, and take a couple of random depths in from each corner, and then you push the screwdriver into the surface, being very careful that you don't disrupt your base, obviously. And then when you pull it out, you'll see what the depth of the footing is, and then mark that on your grid. And this very easily shows you if you're starting to go what we call out of level, and then you can just alter your maintenance procedure around. But it's a very useful thing to do, will not take you a long time. And when you're going along those lines, we say that you should do it every 15 feet.
Prior to grooming, you want to make sure that your arena surface has proper moisture content. This is very important when it is a sand and clop arena. One way to do that is to grab a handful, and if it balls and stays bald, you're ready to roll. When you're ready to groom, you want to release the swivel hitch by pulling up on the lever, turning it so it's in the lock position. The handle will remain up, and the arena master will swivel side to side. When running the arena master, you want to do it at a fast walking pace. Anything faster, you'll actually have the arena master to bounce, and this is very undesirable. We want to do concentric circles from one end of the arena to the other. So you'll make a circle as big as you can from the side, all the way out the middle, come back and go the top side of the bottom one, the bottom side of the top one, and continue on until you're at the other end of the arena.
These maintenance machines were actually designed by Martin Collins himself quite a few years ago now for our surfaces. He wanted a machine that was going to keep the surface groomed and levelled rather than dragged. And this is how the Arena Master was born. They come in 2 standard widths, a 6-foot width and an 8-foot width. The 6-foot requires a tractor with a horsepower of 35 or above, and the 8-foot requires a tractor with a horsepower of 50 or above. We also do have a little machine called a Towmaster for those people that don't have tractors, and this comes in a 5-foot width and it can go on the back of your Gator 4x4. And so please do visit our website where you can see more details on these machines.